Hello and welcome to Wrestling in Mom's Basement. This is the week of March 19th. I, of course, am Patrick Young. This guy to my right is one half of the stars of the WWE Network special, Empowered, Joe Venuto. Exactly.
This is the star.
His right hand and this. I'm going to have now a higher asking price for independent wrestling, so...
Are?
Yes.
Okay.
If those of you didn't know or hadn't seen my tweet, I was actually shown on the WWE Network. Yeah, my face and his right arm.
Hand.
Yes. Yeah, it's at 39 minutes and 8 seconds. If you guys want to go back and see if I'm a liar, but that's the timestamp.
You're a liar. It's 49 minutes and 8 seconds.
49 minutes and 8 seconds.
Because it's at the end of the show.
That's right, it's 49 minutes and 8 seconds.
So he's lying to you.
Yes, one that's flashing between me and another fan.
Yeah.
And that's when it's happening.
Mm-hmm. He was getting these hands on the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Exactly. I was wearing a Braun Strowman t-shirt.
Right.
Get these hands.
Yeah, you were getting those hands on the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Exactly.
And you got this hand, so there you go.
Exactly. Yeah. It feels kind of cool being on the WWE Network like that.
I've been on a few times. So, okay.
Including his right hand.
Alright. And the time we were at one of the shows. A few of the shows we've been to were on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, SmackDown last year.
Yeah, so there you go.
With AJ Styles' first appearance on SmackDown
as
WWE champion.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, when he was having that promo with Dean and Cena.
Yeah.
We were standing behind...
JR. I mean,
yeah.
JBL. And Mauro, yeah.
Exactly.
So, we've been on there before, and there's our interviews with WWE stars. They're going to be on there down the line also,
yeah. Like Bree says, if you work hard for your dreams will work hard for you.
Alright, and we'll get to that in a little bit. First on Raw this week, Kurt Angle came out to Taco Bell. Angle, everybody say Roman's still suspended. And now while Brock isn't here, he will be here tonight. Angle's interrupted by Roman coming for the crown. And so Kurt reminded him that he's suspended. Roman said he doesn't care. Brock comes and goes as pleased to say he's here to represent the main event. Roman said he was suspended for telling the truth. Kurt tells Roman to relax and wait because he gets Brock in 3 weeks. Roman still doesn't give a shit about what Kurt has to say, and he's not leaving until he makes another. Remember here tonight, he wants Brock. Suppose U.S. Marshals arrive to read Roman his rights. Terrible, the one that read rights, by the way. They cuff him, and the script was insane.
Exactly.
They cuff him, but Roman fights them off, and then Raw turned into, I guess, an episode of a police show, I guess, because police officers are getting that.
Yep.
Police
officers got beat
down.
Police
shows are big. Yeah.
Exactly.
Brock arrived and German Roman and beat his angel cheer while Roman was still cuffed. Then more Germans follow. German suplex, not German people. He's leaving. Later more cheer shots at another German. Brock to hit an F5 to just make his point clear. They bring up the stretcher for Roman. Brock leaves and runs back and shoves over the stretcher.
Brock in one night made up for his missing appearances the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did like that he wasn't there. It made him seem a bit more heelish. And it garnered more support for Roman. Except this week, which it may have taken a hit, but again, more on that later. I thought the promo came off really well. The Roman just beating up U.S. Marshals, I guess.
Yeah.
Best Roman's usually badass Roman, so it's using Roman correctly. And then it put him in position to where Brock could be a little bit more heel, beating the crap out of Roman, who is handcuffed and essentially defenseless. So I thought it was good all the way around.
Yeah, it was a highly entertaining open segment. The Roman runs his mouth, Brock shot him up. But he also did so in a dickish way because he attacked a handcuffed man.
Exactly.
Brock was a complete asshole in his destruction. And it was glorious. I'm not sure if they made Roman a sympathetic figure. As the crowd loved the ass kicking them way too much.
Yeah.
But it was entertaining.
They usually do like violence against Roman.
Yeah. So. Roman was struck out afterwards. Backstage, Alexa apologized for what she said about Nia last week. She started to speak the truth sooner. She doesn't feel bad at all. She loved to humiliate her. She never liked Nia. She used her. She feels like she just dropped 300 pounds of loser. Alexa continues to kill it in her role.
Yes.
Next was Alexa versus Asuka. Mickey helped Alexa leave, and it was a count at 12:05.
I'm guessing that we're probably going to have another rematch, either this week, coming up, or next week for Asuka and Alexa. But still, I thought the match was okay, considering Alexa's never really had great matches. That's not her strong point. So I thought the match was fine. Pretty much as long as they don't have Asuka lose for a surprise on Raw, I'm happy with it at this point.
Yeah, it was an okay match. You knew they were going for an end to protect both of them, Asuka and Lexi.
Yeah.
We're on the conditions.
Actually, they may actually do a rematch on the Raw after Mania.
Yeah. And Vince and Alexis at angle with Nia. So that's what a solid enough to his purpose. Post match, Nia rushed down, took out Mickey, and then chased Alexa. Mickey ended up saving Alexa, and Nia looked like she wanted to kill Alexa and chase after her into the back. Alexa complains to Kurt about Nia, want her arrested. Kurt said, fuck that, and makes Nia versus Alexa for the title. Braun killed a little tag team last week during a title shot Mania against the Bar. But Kurt says Braun's having a tag team partner to get the match. Braun tells about last week's instruction and that they are making him a partner, which he doesn't think he needs. The Bar arrives and says that he may win the Battle Royal, but that doesn't mean he can beat the Bar. They don't care what he chooses because he does this thing a chance. Braun tells him to shut up and tells him to worry about him and his partner, and that he gets the match and won them right now. Braun Strowman versus Cesaro. Cesaro laid in upper toss, but Braun catches him with the power slam for the win at 8:45.
The match was fine. Braun destroyed stuff, namely the Bar. What did you think of the match?
It was a perfectly solid match, like the tag team match.
Yeah. To follow up on that, right now, who do you think will be Braun's partner? Your personal opinion.
I want Joe. I'm saying Elias.
I know I said Elias last week, and I even gave the tag team name that I would like them to use from Instagram post I saw. But honestly, I can actually see Big Show being it.
I didn't think of that.
Above it all.
Yeah. But I can't see that since he didn't retire.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have video hyping Ultimate Deletion, Singer Benjamin, Remy, Maxwell, and Wolfgang are all there. Vanguard one's off to scout the compound. We got highlights of Sam and Kevin kicking the shit of Shane on last week's SmackDown. The Revival versus Titus Worldwide. Blind tag to Dash and Shadow Machine finished it at 3:05.
Being on Saturday, I don't really remember much from the match, and I don't remember it being all that exciting, but hey, the Revival got a win, so.
Being on Saturday, so you remembered it more one day ago.
Exactly.
Yes. He didn't remember that match happening until it's the deletion here. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got a big ego now, like I do. Because I'm the success of the podcast. Also, he's on the network. Woo-hoo.
Yes.
And that's more views than we get. So
my fame has completely gone to my head.
Yeah, and then when people... to the part where people weren't paying attention to.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
To where a generic fan was added in, yes.
Yes.
But I've now upped my indie price to $1,000.
We'll get him...
from free.
Still nowhere near me. All right.
Yes.
I'm up by to however many views we get on the channel each week.
Okay.
Because I consider myself the success sometimes. So it says now he broke 6,200 views. Shocker.
Oh wow. Thank you.
My asking price is now $6,200.
Okay.
Yeah, the match was didn't get much time to do anything. It wasn't bad though.
Yeah.
The Revival are set their path to Mania. They feel that they're the most qualified for a tag title shot, and then now they will win the Andre Battle Royal. Mark Henry's going to the WWE Hall of Fame. Sasha cuts a pre-match promo and says people should talk about the Rishi face to face. They are best friends and wish she was to fix things. Sasha just wanted to win Elimination Chamber. Billy wasn't being her friend the past 2 weeks. Sasha says she's the big person that forgives her and offers a handshake. Billy says she was angry, but she didn't cost them their matches. She can't get over what Sasha did to her in the chamber. She gets it by how Sasha did what she did. The look of smirk Sasha had at her. Sasha swallowed and she can't get it out of her head. They are supposed to be friends, but why was that so easy to do to her? And an absolute shit in ropes. Sasha and Bayley versus Sonya and Mandy. Bayley was arguing with Sasha. Sonya slammed Bayley into Sasha and the kick finished Bayley at 10 minutes even.
Fine match. There wasn't really much else to it though, besides the dissension between Bayley and Sasha.
Yeah, the match was okay, but more importantly, continued the issues with Bayley and Sasha, and Sonya and Mandy continued to improve. John Cena wants to answer from The Undertaker. Cena claims everything's bigger in Texas. The last week he challenged Taker and telling him what's his answer. He says Taker had been in hiding due to embarrassment. Something no longer long. That's ridiculous. As long as there's the Taker's being, John pulls the crowd and they go off of Taker. But John says the answer to his challenge was silent. That's the biggest mistake Taker's ever made. He would go to Mania as a fan if he has to. But for Taker not to get off his days and give him answers disrespectful to both him and the fans. If you retire, say no because everyone will understand, but not say yes and give the world what they want to see. You're not the god they made you. You're a man that is a coward. Undertaker is a coward. Prove me wrong, give me an answer. Do some of that stupid stuff you do. Give me lightning, give me something. You let everyone down, you're not a gun and can barely call yourself a man. Kane arrives. John wants to know if Kane has an answer for him. Kane chokeslams Cena and leaves.
I did like the promo from Cena. It is a very different way of going about an Undertaker feud, especially for Mania.
Yeah.
And him calling him out and kind of cowardly. Kind of almost sounds heelish.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kane coming out, not saying anything, just choke slamming. I'm dreading the Cena and Kane match.
Yeah.
Because they're never really all that pretty. But when Kane returns, it kind of. I don't think it can help, but it can't help but put a smile on anybody's face.
The promo that was an good promo from John, who's carrying the feud. The end of Kane, however, felt really flat.
Oh, really?
See, didn't put a smile on everybody's face because it's 50-year-old Kane, not 40-year-old Kane. Alright, he's not really 50. He's more than gut. It's the gut. I know he's on break at the top, but it's the gut. He's in the suit with the gut, though. He's on Big Show right now. Little Brother was apparently upset that Cena was running down Big Brother. Judged by the crowd reaction, it's going to be huge when Undertaker returns.
Yeah.
For our family section.
Oh, yeah.
We did another Ultimate Deletion video with Matt talking to George Washington, whose spirit is in a giraffe, just to clarify.
Exactly.
Hopefully you watch TNA to know what I'm talking about or not. That just made no sense.
Exactly.
I'll just say more slow. George Washington's spirit was in a giraffe.
Exactly.
Did that resonate better? If you never watched TNA.
Mm-hmm.
Miz cuts a promo claiming he gets no respect. He's upset he's on the WrestleMania magazine. He doesn't even go 1-1 match and doesn't have to be pinned to lose the title. He's not the bad guy here. He runs down Seth and Finn, calling them Tyler Black and Prince Nevitt, and says he would take it with respect.
Yes, he actually said Nevin, not Devin. Joe was pointing out that he said Nevin.
Seth arrives to take in the match on commentary. Miz, Curtis, and Bo versus Finn, Carl, and Luke. Miz attacked Finn by just running to Axel, and Finn rolls him up for the win. Balor Club beat Miz, Axel, and Dallas in 10:32.
I think the only reason why it wasn't a one-on-one match is they probably do want to say Finn and Miz sometime down the road, or even maybe the month after. But other than that, the match was fine. There wasn't really much to it.
It was probably the match of the night on Raw.
I would have actually given that to Ultimate Deletion. Because technically you can count that.
I guess that's a match. I'm not saying that's a match.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the spring scheme of matches, I guess it's a match. That's technically a match at night. In the in-ring product, that was the match at night. Because Alexei can't take Oscar's ass, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pretty good tag match. I think it was a tag match. I was handing that tag. With flipping up the link game of the post match too. Miz tries to attack post match, but Seth made it safe as the blackout Miz, and Seth tells videos in one. So the post match built into the main triple threat. Matt takes Ryan and Skarsgård the dilapidated boat in the Lake of Reincarnation, don't ask, if you don't know. Next week we get John Cena versus Kane, don't ask. Well, I don't know why either. This week...
I told you, I wasn't looking forward to the match because it's never pretty. But seeing Kane does bring a smile to my face.
Yeah, I won't. When he was in the Hall of Fame, I'll smile. This...
Because it's Kane.
Alright. This week's Ronda Rousey's appearance is a trade video with Kurt Angle. Also comment. It was also a personality profile on this past MMA at the Olympics. I actually didn't really like this, and actually I think it worked better than the in-ring segment. Well,
yeah, I think it sort of like recapped her journey and made it a little bit more relatable, I guess.
Mm-hmm. And main event Ultimate Deletion. Now you can see what Jeremy Borash can do with a big budget. Which I did hear that he was part of it. So.
Good.
And that one with the twist of fate after Sam Benjamin and Jeff saying, or Brother Miro saying, you've got the whole world in his hands to Bray.
And then they also gave
Senior Benjamin tossed him a glow. Matt has the twist of fate on the grass and then first Bray into the Lake of Reincarnation, and he's not there anymore. Great War is over and Bray has been deleted.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is the match I like.
It's the match, but not the in-ring match of the night.
Right.
If you're going by the quality of the TNA final deletions, it's not up to that, but it's still pretty damn entertaining.
Yeah.
It may not be the favorite of some, but it took me a long time to get into Broken Matt Hardy. But still, when you come around to it, it's still really entertaining. I really like this one. I thought it was up to the level, but not as good as the one TNA's. Yeah,
this was good and fun to roll, but on the negative side for me, it did lack the charm, I guess, and the overall absurdity, right word, of the original.
Yeah.
So.
Although for WWE, it's pretty. That was pretty absurd.
Yeah, it lacked the absurdity that put over the top in the original. It was absurd for WWE, but not absurd for that. That was normal for that.
Yeah.
It was absurd for WWE. But it will be interesting to see where they go with Bray from here. That's a new sentence.
Yeah. That is a new sentence.
With the Lake of Reincarnation gimmick, they haven't chased to completely reboot the character.
Yeah.
Now, but overall, that was a good introduction to the Broken Universe elements that are new to WWE fans, so that's where the hit comes in. It was a good introduction for that.
Yeah.
Now, SmackDown kicked off.
Oh, yeah, we actually got done Raw pretty early, so we'll just jump right into SmackDown.
We have both highlights of Daniel Bryan's retirement 2 years ago, and then Tuesday's magical news. We have with Daniel Bryan's back, and so now, as they put here, you gotta bail out the altar to American fucking Dragon. I'm just reading what for me has. I just read. Daniel gets a good reaction. Welcome back to Daniel Bryan Chains. You can tell he's moved by this. He says he will address Shane issue later, but it's the same with Kevin Owens here. He tells out how to retire since he's focused on being grateful. He will get angry and depressed, and he had a lot to be grateful for. He praises his family, friends, and fans. He gets broken up a bit talking about Brie and how she was always there for him and helped him fight for his dreams. She encouraged him to go and see specialists, and he'll go and keep going and see more. Thank you, Brie Chains. She told him to keep fighting for his dreams, and he kept fighting. And when he got depressed and angry and wanted to quit, he kept fighting. And the last few months, WWE reevaluated him, and they sent him to his best specialist in the country, and it was clear it seems impossible, but it's sounding real. He thanks WWE and doctors who took care of him and to give him the next chance. He thanked the fans for the support these past 2 hard years. They took care of him, and he thanks him for that. He thanked Brie and said, no one can understand how much she supported him during the past 2 years. He doesn't know when or where he'll get back in the ring. The fans point to me, sign chant WrestleMania. He doesn't know if that'll be the place where he will compete in WWE ring again.
First off, segment of the week.
Easily.
Just because it's the official news of Bryan being back and cleared to compete.
Yeah.
So Definitely big ups for me.
Yeah. Most like his retirement speech, this was amazing. It was emotional, came over like a special moment.
Yeah.
It came from the heart, but more importantly, it was real. So, that helps. This was once again Brian just speaking from the heart and allowing himself to be vulnerable and telling a story, so.
Going into it, I thought, man, why do they announce it before SmackDown?
Right.
Because they did, and I thought that it could have been a much better story had Sammy and Kevin just attacked him because he fired them and just done it that way.
Right.
They probably would have gotten backlash, but I thought it would have came off better. But still, it's still a huge moment.
But maybe they also announced it too. One word I forgot to say earlier was maybe because they want him to tell his story. So
yeah,
in the opening segment.
They,
and that's exactly what he did because he has had amazing and attachment to the fans. And he's still the most popular guy even when he was a wrestler. So
yeah.
He might be an amazing. The man might be an amazing babyface for all the right reasons. Who knows?
And it may have actually negatively affected Roman Reigns.
And not even
all
trying.
the goodwill's probably gone.
Not even try. I would just.
Since we have Brian.
I want these points just have Brian win a freaking Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Just so we don't have to worry about that. Even if he wins the one in Saudi Arabia, at least let him win something.
Yeah.
Let him win one of these Rumbles.
Probably the next Rumble, he should probably win it.
Just let him win either Rumble. There's 2 Rumbles come up in the next year. Make him win one. Either the one next month or the one in January.
Yeah.
So this way the face can get out consistent. Daniel tells Charles Robinson backstage to tell him when Kevin and Sam arrived. Dolph congratulates Brian and says he can't wait to beat him, and Daniel tells him he can try. AJ was out on commentary, or the next commentary, Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev was on first. Shinsuke looked forward to an armbar, but Rusev rolled through, and then Shinsuke trailed him for 2. And 7:44.
You can sort of continue.
Oh, that post-match?
Yeah.
Post-match, Rusev and Ian attack. AJ slowly took off his jacket and looks like help. But Shinsuke takes him out and makes his own save before AJ could help.
As far as the match goes, I thought it was really good. Rusev and Shinsuke seem to have pretty good chemistry together.
Yeah.
So if Shinsuke moves, I think Rusev should move with him because I think that he would be a good opponent for him going forward. The segment itself, I really did like. It's a way of Shinsuke saying to AJ, "Hey, I don't need your help to protect myself for Mania."
Yeah.
And something AJ couldn't do last week. So.
Yeah, it was a pretty good match, but they had the time to match their face lane, Allie. And then the post-match, they're selling AJ, I think, to play the solo heel going into Mania.
Yeah.
Which is probably the smart way because I don't think Nakamura's playing heel. Then after that will be we got Asuka package. Then Natalya confronts Charlotte backstage. I say Charlotte's afraid of Asuka. Natalya says she can beat them both, and Charlotte challenges her to a match tonight. For some reason, I don't know why when they script Natalya, but her stuff always comes off bad to me when they have her talk. It's not necessarily her, but the stuff they have her say.
Yeah.
Charlotte wasn't much better here either, though. The stuff they have her say.
It's miles ahead of the farting segment she was given. So.
Yeah, but for some reason.
Yeah.
AJ and Shinsuke meet backstage, and Shinsuke says he doesn't need his help. He was going to tell him he was going to be a Mania, but AJ interrupted and told him what he was going to say, and Shinsuke told him he should have more confidence in himself, and then say he would be a Mania with the need to face.
Which is a good Shinsuke line.
Yes.
They're using him much better as a character.
Definitely.
Since he's won the Rumble.
Next, Baron Corbin versus Ty Dillinger. End of days, and Baron won in 2:29.
Yeah, the ending was kind of sloppy. The original, I guess, attempt at the end of days was sort of botched. Like Corbin couldn't hold on to Ty, or Ty wasn't ready to take it.
Yeah.
And then it sort of got even awkward that Baron threw him out of the ring, then rolled him back in just to hit the end of days again.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't really make much sense. The ending was pretty sloppy.
Yeah, not good at all.
Yeah.
Up next, Charlotte versus Natalya. Carmella ran out with a ref. Got big booted. What else is new? And then Natalia to roll up Charlotte for the win in 14:07.
I actually thought that was the best match on SmackDown.
Yeah, I do agree.
There's some times where, especially on the main roster, Charlotte and Natty, for whatever reason, don't click. This time, I think, is one of the times they did click. Maybe not to the extent of what they did in NXT together with Charlotte's first title win, but still, I thought it was very good and with that mindset, I think they could actually get better matches out of each other.
Yeah, it was a real pretty good match. The cash and tease was good. But Charlotte losing even via fluke isn't good right now, in my opinion, though.
Yeah.
Uso promo time, they put over the rival with New Day and then discussed the Bludgeon Brothers getting involved and put in B on Jay, but he's still here. They're still holding down the tag division. They don't know how to back down, just trying to be the best. They all sitting down. They're ready to go to war to get to Mania. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. Up next, Luke Harper versus Jimmy Uso. Luke kills him with a lariat for the win in 4:42.
Yeah, well, it wasn't a long match. It was technically a slightly longer squash.
Yeah.
But still, the Bludgeon Brothers should look dominant going into their title match at Mania.
Yeah. I'm not sure of the end of the New Day title. If it this week.
I think they will. I think they have New Day still selling the beatdown.
The match was only okay, but the booking was good to keep Bludgeon Brothers looking dominant and the WrestleMania.
Yeah. Because Big E got injured. They took out Big E last week.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Jinder Mahal talks. Go away from him if you want. The U.S. title match at WrestleMania is now officially a triple threat match. Because India. We have to get a return on the Jinder sperm, I guess.
Yeah.
With Randy defending against Jinder and Bobby, Jinder runs out of the crowd for Bill him. He's ready to sacrifice just to get his WrestleMania chance. Man, if his wealth of good looks doesn't have to be here, he gave the day title glory. Okay. MMA signed on a premiere show. And we lost the page for a moment. It was a Jinder promo. Let's just go with that. Bobby came out to
Modern day Maharaja. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, something about he could be in Bollywood because of his looks. Then Bobby, he says he could be our hero, and you people claim you won't change. Then Bobby Roode appears. Bobby says Jinder's the true hypocrite, and as that respects her and doesn't deserve anybody, says all he deserves is being defeated me, so that Bobby can win back his title. Randy now appears. Randy tells Jinder to shut up because he sucks, and no one respects him because without the help of the stooge, he still sucks. Jinder shoves him. Shoves what was saying this into Randy, and then Randy hit the elevator DDT. Then Bobby DDT'd him, and then him and Randy has standoff. DDTs are finishes.
It's pretty much Jinder start off the promo, so I kind of cut off listening because it's almost the same promo he's been cutting since he won the WWE Championship. But I have been enjoying the tension between Bobby and Orton.
Yeah.
Probably the most out of this feud. Well, not probably, but the most out of this feud. And I pretty much want more of that as a singles match at Mania, but Jinder's being added to it, kicking, whether I like it, kicking and screaming.
I want to compliment Jinder. This was an okay segment to build to the Mania match. Next week is Bobby and Randy versus Jinder and Sunil. I compliment Jinder.
Okay, you complimented Jinder.
I said it was an okay segment to build to the Mania match. Up next, Naomi and Becky Lynch versus Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan. Becky got in the armbar and Naomi takes out Liv and Sarah tapped in 2:36.
Essentially the same woman's tag match you've seen 1,000 times. The funny thing is Riot Squad has only been up on the main roster since
November.
Survivor Series.
It was a quick match. The only goal was to announce all 4 women, or all 5 women, because Ruby 2 are in the Women's Battle Royal Mania. And then main event, Sammy and Kevin's fate was decided. Daniel arrived for the main event resegment. He said, "This has been a big night, but I was on my strength to address He called out Kevin and Sammy. They arrive, they're having themselves. Kevin hugs Daniel as does Sammy. Kevin says they're still for him, weren't going to be here, but when they heard the news, said they had to come. They would got here sooner, but got pulled over for speeding. But they told their way out of it because everything is dumber in Texas. Sammy said Daniel has been a big supporter and was always fair to them, while Shane tried to hold him down. This is a case of good things come to good people, and now SmackDown's the dream show. Now that Daniel's back. Well, I mean, they do have a main event scene of Bryan, Sammy, Owens, AJ, and Nakamura.
Exactly.
And I just throw Brandy and Bobby in there too, and yeah, that's pretty damn good group.
Yeah, it's a really good group.
Sammy says they can make a dream team. Daniel appreciate the words. But he's here to deal with them for attacking Shane last week. We get the footage. Kevin finds the footage amusing. Daniel doesn't think it was funny at all. Kevin Sammy said they got carried away a bit and that he deserved it. Daniel says that this is a big deal. He thinks they're two of the best performers of this generation. Not wrong. And when Shane says he was leader for them, he was right. You got more than carried away. You always sold your bullets. Daniel doesn't understand why they did it. You two won and you got a match at Mania. And imagine 10 years ago, armor in front of 300 people, someone told you that will become reality. Hell, Shane was even leaving. Daniel was going to be here in their corner. Shane was right. He doesn't want to do this because he's been fired from it twice. He came back better man. Daniel fires them both. We started doing this and offers a handshake. Kevin shakes his hand and attacks. Sammy joins in, lays and embraces Daniel. Daniel fights back, lays and kicks till Kevin, but Sammy is safe. Daniel fights them off corner drop kicks foul, and Daniel's fired the fuck up. Yes, kicks to Kevin, but Sammy comes up again. Kevin follows with a super kick. And Sammy hits the haluva layout. Daniel, the crowd hates them for this. Daniel pulls himself to his feet, but the attack continues as they toss to the floor, and Kevin hits the apron bomb. They bring out the stretcher as Sammy looks on motionless as the crowd chants, "You're still fired."
Do you want to split this one into two parts?
Yeah,
We'll do our reaction to the match on the second one.
Yes, and I'll see you soon.